Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I am coming to you with my weekly reading plans for week number 29. This is July the 18th through July the 24th. So I like to sit down on Fridays and do these videos for you guys to share with you the books that I plan on reading in the coming week. It's kind of, I like these because they're mini TBRs. It takes my big TBR and condenses it down to like 8 books. Yes, I do pick 8 books every week. Do I get to all of them? No. But this just gives me a little bit of variety throughout the week to pick what I want to read. So, like I said, 8 books. Let's jump in and get started. First of all, we're going to pick 3 books from the jar. This is my TBR jar. So if you are new to my channel, I do a monthly TBR video and I share 12 books that are kind of my must reads or the ones that I'm really excited about getting to. And they end up going into this jar. They are all books that I have received from the publishers from Netgalley. Half of the books have already been published and half of the books in this jar are new releases as of this month. So by the time I pull them out of this jar, they may have already been released. But sorry for, I keep banging my ring on the mug. But as of the month of July, they are a new release in the month of July. So let's go ahead and pick 3 more out of the jar here. So the first one that we have is Off the Chain by Janice Thompson. This is a newer release. It is a cozy mystery that involves doggos. I think it takes place at a veterinarian's office, so I'm very excited about this one. It has already been released to my understanding. The next book that we have here is going to be dun, 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 Always Be My Duchess by Amelia. I don't know if I'm saying her name right. Howard is the last name. But this is the one I'm super excited about. It is a Regency retelling of the movie Pretty Woman. Very excited about it. Even the cover is just a la Pretty Woman. I'm so excited about this one. So yay, looking forward to getting to that one. And last but not least, for this week we have I Hate You More by Lucy Gilmore, which is a book I had on my TBR a couple months ago. This one takes place, this is another dog book. It takes place at a dog show, and she's showing a dog and he's the judge. So, and she's a former beauty queen. Very excited. I love, love, love the cover for this book as well. So there are my 3 jar picks for this week. Very exciting. Sorry, am I buzzing? What's happening? Oh, I wave my hands around and I hit my step count for the day. It's very exciting. So next up I have, let me reach. Sorry for reaching, guys. I have my throwback book for this week, and we've got Wings of Fear by Carolyn Keene. Book number 13 in the Nancy Drew Files series. This is the series that came out in the 80s. If you could not tell from that cover, 1980s. Nancy takes off after a smuggling ring and flies head-on into a major disaster. I do really, really like these. I read all of these when I was younger. I distinctly remember getting them from the library. They used to have them on the spinner racks at the library, and I would go through and look at the covers and see if I could remember which ones I'd read and which ones I hadn't. I mean, this was way before we all used to keep track of stuff. You know, I mean, most of what we read at the time, I don't know if you guys were the same, was all by memory. Did I read that book or did I not? I don't know of a lot of people who kept track, you know. So yeah, I am looking forward to getting to that one. So that's my throwback pick for the week. Next is the TBR machine. So this is the one that a lot of you have been participating with me, and I'm absolutely loving seeing what books you guys are picking for this. So there is a great website called the TBR Machine. As always on these Friday videos, I will leave it linked in the description box below. And essentially it was created by a booktuber, and there's a whole host of prompts on here, and you go on, you hit the button to randomize, and you get a random prompt. So whatever prompt that we get, you guys, I need to pick a book from my TBR to read for the upcoming week. So yeah, let's do that now. Okay, friends, so let's hit the randomize button and see what we get. Read a book with an animal on the cover. Okay, so read a book with an animal on the cover. Let's go ahead and see what I can find on my TBR. I will be right back. Okay, my friends, so I am so excited. There's a couple of books that I could have used for this. I could have used Off the Chain, which I already pulled from the jar. I could have used, oh my gosh, I Hate You More by Lucy Gilmore, dog on the cover. But we're going to go for another book that has a dog on the cover, and I'm really excited because I am buddy reading this with a group on the Killing Time with Cozies group over on Discord. And that is Deadly Summer Nights by Vicki Delaney. It's the cover of it. This is a cozy mystery. This is a historical cozy mysteries. Excuse me, it's a historical cozy mystery. It takes place in either the 50s or 60s, I think. The time period of Dirty Dancing, of the movie Dirty Dancing. Talking about throwback 80s movies. The time period of Dirty Dancing. And it's set in a resort in the Catskills a la Dirty Dancing, like that resort that the Kellermans went to, or it was the Kellermans Lodge, wasn't it? Yes, like that place. And clearly a murder takes place, and a lot of the people have already read this book. There's been mixed thoughts on it. Some people really liked it, some not so much. But I am super stoked. I love the time period. I think the cover's delightful. The author is fantastic. There's a dog on the cover, so it fits the prompt. Very excited for this one. Next up is my Harlequin read. I like to pick a book from all of the Harlequin category romances that I own. And I've got a physical one this week, you guys. So I will be reading, we're sticking with the summer theme, That Summer in Maine by Muriel Jensen. This is an old Harlequin romance, American romance novel. It is number 965, and it was originally published in April of 2003. This is one of my picks for the Retro Romance Readathon Summer Edition that I am co-hosting with the lovely Storm over at Storm Reads. So I'm very, very, very excited about getting to this one. Sorry for shaking the camera, but is that not the best summer cover ever? Like, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So that one I'm looking forward to. I have the book for this week for my SAS list, or my Serious About Series list. And I'll be reading For His Daughter's Sake by Stella Bagwell, which is book 2 in the Montana Mavericks, The Real Cowboys of Bronco Heights series, I believe is what it's called. So I'm very much looking forward to this one. Like I said, by Stella Bagwell. And last but not least, I'm picking what I'm calling a Netgalley series book. So it gives me 8 books in total. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8 books for 7 days. Can we do it? We shall see. Because usually I end up carrying over a book anyway, so whatever. But pretty much what I do is I look at the books I have from Netgalley, and I pick one that's part of a series, and then I go back and I read an earlier book in the series. So I can try and start catching up. I'm going to be doing this until I live to be 639, but it's fine because it's just reading, and this is a fun way for me to pick books. So the one I'll be reading, again, we're sticking with the summertime theme, you guys. Summer Kisses at Mermaid's Point by Sarah Bennett. This is a chick lit novel, I believe. UK published. It's one of a quartet, I think, of books that all take place in this Mermaid's Point, and they each have to do with a season or something. Like there was a spring one, and then I think there's a Christmas one. So I'm very excited. I believe these are all available on Kindle Unlimited as well, if any of you guys want to check them out for yourself. But stay tuned, and I will share more about the books next week. So anyway, guys, that is all that I have for this video today. I do hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know, are you going to participate in the prompt pick for this week? Again, read a book with an animal on the cover. I'll leave link to the TBR Machine website below. I know a lot of you have been mentioning, or I've had a couple people mention they're doing the 52 book challenge. The one that's put out, is it by Pop Sugar or somebody? Let me know which ones you guys are doing that you participate in. There's 52 prompts, so it's to read a book a week, kind of an idea. I might do that next year instead of doing this TBR spin, but get another mug or something and put all 52 prompts, and then every week pull out a prompt and use that as the prompt to pick a book. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way to do it a bit differently next year. Tailoring the prompts more towards my personal reading and the kinds of books that I read. Because the one thing I do notice that sometimes when I'm spinning these, I do edit it because, and it's not because I'm trying to be dishonest and just picking a prompt that I think is going to work for me. But just now, just before I got the read a book with the animal on the cover, the first one was read a science fiction book. Well, I don't read science fiction. So that's what I mean about maybe tailoring them more towards me. I'd love to try and find a website that I can do a spinning wheel on, or I could do it on my tablet. We'll see. I'm going to play around with it. We've still got the whole end of this year, but let me know what kind of prompts you guys do. Do you do any kind of 52 book challenges? Let me know. And yeah, so anyway, Until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.